Welcome to T3 Gaming. This is Symbio here. I'm with Alfred Garcia.
How's it going?
And we are at one of our local stores, Collectors Inc. in Chico, California, for a store championship. This is round 2. We're both 1-1. And Alfred, what do you got going on over there? What are you playing today?
I am playing Solo Sabine. And the reason I'm playing Solo Sabine is because I have always wanted to play Sabine, and I never got a chance to before they errated her.
Yeah.
So, then I saw this deck made by Rebel Spy. Big ups to that guy because I think he's a genius.
Yeah, and, huge ups to Rebel Spy.
Of course, the calling in favors is what makes this possible, and really good. I also wanted to do it because I'm notoriously bad at rolling. And
yes.
actually
Alfred
drawing
is.
cards as well. So
I've never seen anybody roll as bad as you.
I will say I have a 25% win ratio with this deck, which is pretty crazy. And
but you've been playing it a pretty good amount.
Yeah,
now.
the last few days I played it a lot, and
I
actually tweaked it just a tiny bit. There's two cards that I changed in this deck, and we're playing in our local meta, which is right now it's about maybe a third of what our guys play. Like not like a third of our population.
A third of our group will play kind of
group.
meta-ish decks. You mean?
No, I'm just saying right now.
Oh yeah.
There's only 8 of us here.
Yeah. We only have about 8 people here. We have kind of a small group. So.
Yeah. And our group I think is like 22 at full max.
At the most.
Yeah.
And very few of our players locally are really into competitive decks.
Right.
So that's
and
why
actually,
you guys don't see like Snowcat and like.
Yeah, and the venue itself is kind of newish to a tournament format. So usually we do free play here, whatever.
This is the first time we've done a Destiny tournament at this store.
Exactly. Collectors Inc. is
shout
one
out
of
to
our
Jason.
Great comic book stores in the area and stuff. So anyway, I wanted to play this deck. I've played it and I love it. I'm not really ashamed to play it. I think it's awesome, and you will see firsthand how bad.
We'll see. This is going to be the video where you like roll all 3s.
Well. Honestly, the first game was that.
Really?
But
you were teaching somebody how to play.
I was teaching somebody how to play,
which is a tough thing to do
this
to a
one,
tournament.
right? Against this, and our records are 1-0, so we're both 1-0.
Yep. And I've been having a great time playing against this deck. I haven't actually. Have I lost against Sabine? Maybe
I think you
once.
lost once.
Yeah, once. But not with this
But
deck.
it was practice, and we were kind of helping each other.
Yeah,
So.
and you were still learning that deck.
Yeah.
So, and I used to play Sabine Ezra, and I think people. It definitely has somewhat broken mechanic. Just anytime you can do a lot of damage without anybody doing anything about it. But like you can do other things like shield up and disrupt resources. But anyway, let's get this going on. Good luck to you, Alfred. We're gonna try to go slow so we don't make any mistakes as much as possible, you guys.
So we need to roll.
We already mulliganed. Yeah,
let's
let's go and show what you guys have in our hands here. And then we will roll for initiative.
All right.
2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, I got 3, so that means you won. I don't know why I activated.
And I will go ahead and take your battlefield.
All right, so that means you're gonna get shields.
Yep.
I'm gonna go first.
Give Rey 2 shields.
Yeah.
Get your resources. I got my resources. You get to go first. Good luck.
All right, thank you. All right, so what I'm going to do.
That's why I was thinking of plastic.
Oh man, okay. So what we'll do is we will.
These guys, I like Rey on that side.
I know. I was like, that looks different to
I'm gonna
me.
throw you off, man.
Yeah. All right, so let's do.
That deck actually has a lot of tough choices in it.
It does.
Like
so
a lot of times you have to decide
and,
when
and
you're
depending on what the first hand is. My first hand is.
So people think
difficult.
it's like super easy to play. It's not. Trying to live with 11 health character is very difficult.
Definitely not a no-brainer. I'll tell you that right now.
It is not a no-brainer. I mean, I was been playing Destiny since the beginning. I mean, you don't play like super competitively, but still you're very familiar with the general mechanics of the game. So.
All right. So first thing I think I need to do is I need to.
Well, it's better.
Because of her ability, after I activate her, I can resolve.
All right. I need to tap calling in favors and pay 1 for tenacity. Play only if an opponent has more characters than you. Exhaust one of your opponent's characters. So this is against his deck is really tough because he can have 1 or 2 upgrades in his hand, and on either one of them they're good. So I am going to right now. I'm going to do Luke.
All right.
Just because I'm going to exhaust Luke and
Luke
see how
out of
that
the
works
picture,
for me.
All right. Play a Shoto.
Oh, he always gets Shoto. his first hand against me, and he usually gets binds all things, but he would have played that first if he had that.
Yes, I would have.
So I'm going to, yeah, the best thing I can do is roll out because I only have one resource.
Ah, no weapons. I like that. Oh.
Okay,
what did we just talk about, man?
So this is a better roll than I'm usually doing.
God.
She usually rolls her 3 disrupt for 1, so. Oh, okay.
I'm okay with it. Whatever.
4 speed, okay.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
So let's do.
It's what Sabine does, you know.
All right, so I think. So here's where I have to decide who
I just, you know,
to go after first.
Yes, I could have mulliganed harder for certain things.
There's only 1 point difference between
like
them.
a lot of mitigation you can do.
Potentially he can do more damage output, but she's already got upgrades. So I'm going to do 6 to Rey.
All right.
Another reason is to get rid of her shields, because then she can ping me when she activates.
That is very true. It's pretty smart, actually. I'll roll out Rey. No shields.
All right, so she does 2 damage right off. He's got money and 2 blanks showing. So right now I'm going to discard the Hidden Blaster to reroll nothing. And so now he can discard to reroll. He's got 3 cards in his hand. Like my play-by-play.
Yeah, it's good. We're gonna pitch that.
Oh man. Oh, so what? Okay, so I'm thinking he either wants sticks or shields.
Oh my god.
So he's got 1 shield. His 4 speed is kind of asleep right now, but it's got a shield. So if he's got,
But I'm not going to comment on your comments because I don't want.
I know, no, you have your poker face on.
But it's good. It's kind of cool for people to know your thought process.
Exactly, my thought
Unless
process.
you want to, don't expose.
No, I can. It's the first hand. I'll get more quiet as the game goes on.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm worried about now is synchronicity. So if he's got 1 or 2 synchronicities, there's 0 cost. He can ping me for 4 damage right off the bat before he resolves those die. So he's got 2 more cards. So they're either both synchronicity, 1 synchronicity. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass. Because I literally can't play any of my cards.
Well, don't tell me that.
Well, it's the first round.
I'm gonna shield.
Okay, so he's got a shield, so he doesn't have that. So he's got 2 cards that he can potentially discard to reroll both of those. So basically, I'm going to probably eat the damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to claim, gain a resource, draw a card.
All right. I mean, against Sabine, it's really a race.
Yes, it is a race.
It's a race.
And that's what he was saying was fun, because it was like, you're kind of trying to do
what's coming. I mean, I lost Luke, but you have to make the right decision.
Look at that. His race also rolling better than she usually does.
Yeah, we'll do 4.
All right, so 4 damage to
We're just
Sabine.
going to reset. This is what I have in my hand, so.
I was like looking over there. All right, reset. I'm going to get rid of that.
Got 2 more resources.
And
I keep forgetting that on video.
One of these. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of one of these, and then we'll draw up to. So we get 2 more resources.
Question is, will he tenacity
Draw
me
up to 5
2
cards.
rows,
1,
2 rounds in a row?
And 3. Okay, so this is.
What is Second Chance doing in your discard pile? Really?
I know, that's the scary part, right?
That is crazy, dude.
Okay, so now what I'm going to do is...
I'm happy to see that.
Yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and activate Sabine. So I'm going to play a card from my discard, a weapon from my discard pile onto her, paying its cost, which is 2.
Pinging the shield off, right? Or
Yeah, so
taking a
the Hidden Blaster pings the shield, and then roll her out.
He gets an ambush action, so...
And do you want me to re-roll that?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So she rolls.
You're not
3
rolling
plus
that bad
2.
today.
I'm not rolling that badly today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do 5 to Rey.
So that'll put me at
for the
9.
ambush action. Yep.
All right.
And that is my turn.
That is your
actually,
turn. Yep.
because
That
I'm
is your
done.
turn. Wow.
So he's got 6 dice staring at me right now to my 1 die.
This is a tough choice. Is it though? Is it? We'll go ahead and
There
play
he
that
goes.
for 1.
Finds all things. Coming out. So he can overwrite or play another upgrade for. Oh, it's my turn. Sorry.
It is.
I'm talking. I'm going to discard that to reroll this die.
All right.
Okay, so that shows him money.
We'll use the sap cans to do the.
Go ahead and play an ancient for 1.
Ooh,
Tap it, binds all
alright.
things.
I'm gonna get money.
Get the die. He's gonna get money. All right.
So it's Steven's turn again.
We're gonna
I'm a little
roll out
nervous.
Rey.
I gotta say I'm a little nervous.
We're gonna get a shield because of the Shodo, and I have another blue weapon, and then we'll ping her damage 1.
Wait, you get the shield first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of Shodo.
All right, so she takes
When she activates, and then when you activate. So whenever there's
it's
2
basically a
activations,
tie, yeah.
I get to choose.
I gotcha. So you
the
get to
order of
choose
them,
which one.
yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's 2 1s, a discard, and
That's more like
force
Rey.
speed is still kind of
Nice.
asleep. All right.
Force speed really, literally, almost doesn't do anything against Sabine. So it's kind of like a non.
Yeah, but its
non-card.
first 2 rounds are kind of on you. It's pretty much you.
Looking for the
So
easy
what we're gonna
pickings
do
here.
is we're going to. I think I'm just gonna have to do this. I'm gonna pay 3 for second chance.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I'm at 5. That's my personal rules. Once she hits 5 damage, second chance should go down.
17, and I got nothing.
We're gonna
If I have
roll
it.
out Luke.
I think that'll do it, right? 7.
Woo! Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. So that
Bring it
is
home.
7, right?
6 damage right there.
7.
Showing.
Showing.
6 melee. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and we're going to play Hasty Exit. Give control of the battlefield to an opponent to remove a die showing damage.
Yep.
So it's got
Oh,
to
so
be.
you have to remove.
I have to remove a damage.
Yeah.
So do I want to play that card? Actually,
You want to wait?
I mean it's 1 damage. So what I want to see is that the Shoto can roll +2 and a +1. The Ancient can roll a +3 if he re-rolls, which he probably won't. I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna get rid of the Ancient.
All right. Smart move.
Yeah.
That +3, especially with that focus showing.
Oh yeah.
I can't heal you. Well, I guess I
So I'm probably gonna take some mega damage here.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and do 5.
5
to you
to proc this.
proc that.
All right,
and
so
shoot
that
you
does
back
that.
up to 6, right?
Wait, you did 5?
Because you're at you're at 5.
I'm at 5. So
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. So I need to do 6 to proc
you need
that,
to do
right?
6 to proc it. Yeah. So you have to either take another turn or play a synchronicity.
I'd be happy if I had that. Let's see. You already gave me the battlefield because you played Hasty Exit, right?
I played
so
Hasty
I get the
Exit.
battlefield.
You get the
Can't do another Hasty Exit. He has no more dice. He has no money.
Looks like it do is fine.
So he didn't save money for jumping. So I really think I'm pretty safe here to reroll.
Yeah.
Come on, Rey. Find the ways. Find the ways. That is not finding the ways, Rey.
Well, that's 1 more damage.
This card is useless against him.
Okay, so I can either pass or. So he's got a lot of base damage is the thing. So he can do, but he has to do 6 to proc my second chance. So right now he's got 6 showing, and then he's got 2 dice left over. If he had an enhancing card, he probably would have played it already. So I'm gonna go ahead and claim, and then draw a card. All right.
Yes, you did. Very
That's tough. Let's see what use.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go for it because
Oh, 2 guards down.
this. Did they just your their dice are? Oh, that's exactly what I needed. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Well,
So I need
you have a total
6
of
to
8.
proc your
You have a
second
total of
chance,
8, yeah.
right?
Okay, Cabaret.
Oh, so you have that focus.
So we'll go ahead and do 6 to proc your
6.
second
All right.
chance.
So that puts me at 6. Right?
And then I need
You need
5
5.
more, right?
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to do, but
Right.
We'll focus to the 2 and do 3 more.
All right, so that's 3 more. This puts her at 9 damage.
And then,
Maybe you'll last longer.
dude, just an activation, but all he needs to do is roll out. Can I see your discard pile?
Yeah, absolutely. Show it to the camera as well. See how I've drawn. This is my draws.
This is the problem with this deck, is it only has 7
It has 7
upgrades.
weapons.
I mean, you have to dig, and that's why you got rid of the second chance. Which
Exactly.
That's the trick. If you don't get the if you don't get a weapon, but you haven't done your discards yet. So, how many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 3 cards in my hand. These are the cards.
Yeah. So I mean, the likelihood of her living at this point, I think I need to.
That's all I can do. So.
I think we just.
8 more. 8, 9, 10.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go and heal.
All right. That's
Soul
a good
heal.
job. That's a good thing. So he's probably going to draw another ancient lightsaber. So he's pretty safe.
That's all we
doing
can
that.
do.
All right.
Get 2 more resources.
And then
I was gonna discard to
The only other thing I do
I'm just going to draw 2 cards.
that could overcompensate you. Water spring you resilient, so when you still get
Okay,
that
so
back,
this is
it could've prevented you from having 10.
my hand.
I need 2 damage, baby.
I have the battlefield. So
Yes, you do. Yes, you
unfortunately, I'm probably.
There's 2 second chances in there, but he does have a scavenge.
No, I was looking at it and I was like,
But it's a little slow.
Let's do this. We're gonna go. Yeah. See, this is where it's hard.
That was good, dude. I'm like, yeah. Thanks, man. That's good, dude.
All right, I'm gonna pay.
I seriously thought I was.
This is what slows me down. So I'm gonna pay 1 for Infamous.
I was not, you know.
Alright, that tells me what you have. Or possibly what you have.
In
So
the battlefield a couple times and even dice I was 3.
So he can actually action cheat as well with this deck, which is so amazing. But I don't know if he's got. I think his action cheat happens the same amount of time as my action cheat, or my my maneuver. But
I think I had to remove dice.
damn, this is a tough.
he needs 2 cards to do it.
Let's go and activate ping a damage to Sabine.
That's 10 damage right there. Yeah, see, I think she's done.
Don't pick me. No easy pickings. Woohoo!
Yeah. Yeah, see, I can't easy pickings any of that.
Nope.
So, and she is pretty much dead.
Really?
So,
Yeah, I had like a 2 or something, didn't I? Or might have been, I had some, or was a shield, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do that, but no.
And I didn't want to take them because if you had claimed,
It's like 1 person down.
I claimed to keep you from.
Yeah, because it was either that. Yeah, see, that was my mistake. We'll talk about my mistake afterwards, but we'll go.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't get a weapon, then that's really trouble.
But even if I did, I'm still behind you.
No, but if you with that for sure, you could have
Right.
rolled out.
So here's the deal.
but
Right? If I would have.
that pressure.
Yeah, exactly. So
But
what
you
we're
could have
gonna
whiffed
do-
the roll too. So
Exactly.
you know.
So.
So what happened was I just.
So what we're gonna do is we're going to again the force.
I know, my force
is
speed.
just asleep,
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah.
we didn't really need this turn.
But that's okay. Ray's been hitting it. So
Yeah. So there's no use prolonging the inevitable. So we're gonna go ahead and
You roll hot. Threes.
Against Mark every time he rolled a blame.
yeah, we're just gonna pay 2 for this.
oh, you did have a weapon.
I
But
did.
it's too slow to get it in your
It is too slow.
discard pile.
Yep. So we're gonna activate.
the ambush.
Just see what she rolls. That way people can know how I roll.
You rolled okay this turn.
Okay, so
I mean,
that's
you're
4 damage.
averaging okay.
Yeah, I think it's Sabine's average is
Yeah,
pretty much
you're definitely average.
illustrated here. So these are my cards.
So
right?
that's
'Cause here-
game.
Here's
huh?
that's game. So
Yeah.
these are my cards. I had these 2 from the beginning, which is hard when you get both of them.
Oh, it is. You have to discard one.
You have to discard one,
probably.
which is the same thing that happened with this. I had both cards in my hand.
Knock the damage off.
God,
Yeah. So
that's tough.
yeah.
So you probably should have discarded one of these.
One of these this turn,
And
and
one
that
of
would have
them
given
kept
me
one of those.
that. So I have 2 weapons, but still, I
But
have
it's still
to,
slow.
Right. So basically, I hard mulligan for this first hand. I
You
didn't
didn't get the
it.
never tell me the odds.
I didn't get this.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I got like one of these, but I got another one second hand.
Yeah.
So this is how I usually play. And
No, well, usually the game's usually you're able to take out, at least against me,
Exactly.
you take out one of my characters, and then you put a little bit of damage, but you just can't.
Right. Now,
even after you've jumped twice, or I mean,
Exactly.
this video, unfortunately, I didn't get to see everything that deck can do.
So what this can do is
it
if I have this in my
jumps
hand, I have these 2 out, I do this, and I've rolled out. I play this for
Turn 'em all to
one.
damage.
Right. So if I play an ambush weapon from my discard pile, that means I can roll out and I still have one more action. So if I tap these, play this for 1, I can change all this. So that gives that ambush. Change all this to a 3.
3, 2, 2.
Yeah, +2/+2.
Yep.
And I do 10 damage to her.
Yeah. And like since I've been playing you, the only thing that really has won me the games. I mean, this game
Actually,
was more of a draw issue.
Yes, it's a draw issue,
but-
which is both my issues.
Yeah, but it's also like having like I was telling
Oh, right.
Alfred, having 2 characters
that are really strong.
that are attackers
Yeah,
really
they're very strong
prevent the
attackers.
tenacity from at least being as
Yeah.
damaging, like if you were playing
Oh,
with
I agree.
Maz.
Tenacity, yeah.
But also Force Illusion has won me the games with
It's
you.
won you the game,
because
but also-
imagine if you does that in Force Illusion, and I'm soaking 5 of it, right?
Exactly.
So, but also the Ancient helped me live.
Yes, but what I actually would have done is I would have done 5 to her, which
Yeah.
would have killed her, and then 5 to Luke.
Yes.
That's what I would have done.
Exactly.
So that's my maneuver. I'm not going to go over his maneuver because I mean I guess I could.
No, I mean I had a synchronicity waiting that I
Right, but I'm
just
talking
got.
about the swiftness Sloth Wolf.
Oh yeah, the Swiftness Sloth Wolf. That's won me against you too.
Yes, that's also. So his swiftness Sloth Wolf is really cool.
But I
with
have
those
to
characters.
roll the damage. I don't get to turn it.
Right.
But just getting 2 shields, pinging a damage, and then resolving all your dice with
and
this
then
many
resolving
dice.
as many dice as you can with that.
Usually
So-
get enough against 11 health.
Especially if I'm at six health, he
Yeah.
can totally kill me.
I mean, like if you had your second chance, you could have overwrote one of the first blaster, but you just
And I had no weapons.
You had no weapons.
Oh, but that actually puts the blaster in here, right, for the next turn, right?
Yeah. So I think that hopefully people see that. I mean, I think it's kind of fun to play against. You know, of course, when you get tenacities, of course it feels bad, but you're playing against 11 health characters. So
Exactly.
just like Mill balances out where you're playing Mill and you don't lose any of your characters, you have to understand that's the balance of the game.
That's true. And you see my draw. So the key to is the most optimal life she could have is 26.
Right.
And that's if I draw 1
Yeah.
and then I draw a scavenge
To get the other second
and then
chance
and then
back.
this gets procced. But if I draw a scavenge and don't draw and don't flip this over, you know, for that, then there's still one in there.
Right.
So all that has to take place for her to get 26 health. Otherwise, she only gets
11 or usually you get
21.
at least 1 second
21.
chance.
Yeah, usually I get at least 1 second chance out. But that's
still.
what 16 health.
Yeah.
So against 23.
Yeah.
So-
Did you end up? You did throw in another holdout. Did you do 2 holdouts this
Yeah,
time?
I did 2
Okay.
holdouts. So that's what I did. I did.
So that
I
helps
added
a
another
little bit,
holdout.
but-
I took out the Darksaber, which was in there just for fun, which I never ever played,
Right.
Because it doesn't have ambush.
Yeah.
It's funny because I'd actually play it, and I would
Roll out,
take it. No,
roll
I
the
would take it
shields.
back. I'd be like, oh, it doesn't have ambush, so I can't. So I'm not even doing
Yeah,
it.
you're
I'll
not
just
even
take it back.
bothering, yeah.
So I never play it. And then I added another Infamous, which actually helped out my first game.
Yes.
Because I actually got 2 Infamous out. And then I took away 1 Lothcat, I believe.
Right.
I believe I took away 1 Lothcat.
Because even though, I mean, that deck is really truly an aggro deck in a very pure form in some ways, you know, it's just out there to
Yes, I took
get
out
as
one-
much damage
one
out as
Lothcat.
possible.
Yeah.
But you know, to me, like, Destiny would be boring if every game was played the same, you know? You shoot somebody, you hit somebody, you mitigate
True.
dice. So there
And-
has to be some action cheating, and there has to be different ways to win in a game.
I agree.
Like Mill, like otherwise
like
it would
Mill,
just be
especially
boring.
since you mentioned Mill, we'll mention it. I really don't enjoy playing Mill against Mill, so I never play it myself. But it is and I've accepted it. It's part of the game, and it's basically one of those race games where you're
It's also a race,
you're racing
yeah.
to beat somebody before they take all your cards away from you.
Right.
You know, and this deck, admittedly, does do pretty well with Mill if you get the cards.
I think
Mill.
so, definitely. This
Because
is a
you're
counter
always
Mill. for
getting
sure.
cards from your discard pile.
And if they're
But
milling your
you did
cards
mill
off
me
your
yesterday,
deck,
right?
that actually gives you weapons.
Exactly. It puts weapons in my discard pile. And
but it makes you lose things like hyperspace.
the events that are really, really
those can be
important,
really
like
painful to lose,
hyperspace,
Yeah, I mean,
Never Tell Me the Odds is extremely crucial. Tenacity is extremely crucial. So if you get those cards discarded, Reversal is good. I only played one, but if you get those discarded, and you can never use them again. There's nothing you can use except for cheat, which takes up a card spot.
Yep.
So I love this deck, and this game was fun even though it was short.
Yeah.
Because we were like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And to me, and also what I enjoy is the hard decisions.
It is.
I actually
That's
enjoy
part
the
of
hard decisions. I'm like, okay, I can do this, and you go down that road in your head, and then you go, oh, I can do this, and go down that road in your head. And then sometimes there's something you don't even think about, and you're like, oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, and I think that, because there's a lot of content creators out there, and a lot of them are top tier players, like, I think there's this assumption that everybody has the mind to be like this, make the perfect choices,
Right, exactly.
But part of the fun of the game isn't always just to make the perfect choice. Yeah, everything could be optimized, and you could be the best player in the world, but part of the fun is like discovering, whether that's the right choice. Maybe you made the right choice, even though it seems like the right choice to the top tier player. That doesn't necessarily mean it's always the right choice.
Oh, I agree.
Sometimes
exactly, I agree. Remember there
sometimes
were games when
you
I'm
do
like,
things that are dumb, but they work out.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
I agree, and that's the thing because I'm not really a gambler,
But it's your
I like to
inspiration
gamble
for
like
playing
in this
the
game
game.
because it's just a game to me. And there have been times when I'm like, I've had second chance. I'm like, should I play it or should I go for the damage? Should I just go activate for the damage?
Right.
And it works
you
out.
make
Sometimes
that-
it works out.
yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't. She dies.
Yeah, like if you're always making the conservative choice, that's not going to necessarily win
Right,
you
and
the
we
game
did that.
either,
I think we
so.
did that in a game where I actually played the second chance, and she died anyway.
Yeah.
Because it was like,
Yeah, it's just the roll sometimes too. All right, well that was a good game. Thanks,
game.
man. Hope you guys enjoyed some of that, just seeing it in action. We'll hopefully get another video of Alfred Solo Sabine where it goes a little longer, so you can see all.
yeah,
the
I'd like to be on video
shenanigans
again just to see if it happens.
All right, see you guys next time.
Thanks.